tight jeans do not equal rape. This was up in a guy's law school. And I want to just tell you what he sent me in the email. It's gay to brag about going to a good school, but it's relevant to the context. I go to a very selective law school. My classmates are adults that will be policymakers, lawyers, and judges all over the country in a few years. We'll be expected to know and apply complex legal theories for our livelihoods. All this considered, for some reason, we have to be reminded of that real gray area in our law. Tight jeans are never an excuse to rape. Can you imagine the kind of Luddite cave person who thinks tight jeans are an excuse to rape? You had tight jeans. You had tight jeans. You show me your butt. You show me your butt. This is a K through 5, kindergarten to 5th grade program where these kids are shown a video about how shitty we are and how racist America is and how nothing's really changed since 1950. Yeah, check out this video. Perspectives on peace. So, that's good. I like kids. I don't like traffic jams. I don't like kids on their phone too much, but it's peaceful, I guess. Then there's children suffering. There's refugees. Black Lives Matter is here to help refugees and traffic jams and bring peace to the world. Because there's too much strife in the world. There's refugees and fires. And there's lying. People are lying. Stop bullying. Well, that's very controversial. What is all this hodgepodge? Peace begins with a smile, Mother Teresa. And then they have that black woman who's magic. She's one of the X-Men. And then a white cop touching a black, giving him a rose? And just a kid who's cold. I mean, I'm sorry, but this is made by lazy women. And they're doing a real half-assed job. You know the term motherhood statements? Well, it's become curriculum. Let's all be friends. Kids don't know about racism, okay? I remember my youngest boy, my middle kid, he noticed a bunch of his friends were black, and I had successfully gotten that word, that whole concept away from him. It's kind of your job as a parent and a teacher to get racism out of the discussion and just get people focusing on what matters. And he said to me once, he goes, "Hey, I just noticed something. Most of my friends have black skin." And I thought, thank you for saying black skin. Yes. That's what I was going for. You don't know what a black person is. You shouldn't know. You want to delay. It's like sex and Santa. You want to delay that for as much as possible because it's a fucking hindrance, this obsession with race and racism. And you're making me obsessed with it, just trying to defend the Western society from your ridiculous allegations.
What's happening?
No, I wish to protect my students from unsightly things that
they
don't need to see.
Sir,
my students, we do not have a single pregnancy in my school. I've been here for 5 years. Nobody's
know?
pregnant.
How
does
he know this?
Abortion. And you want to call me a liar while you're standing out here harassing teenagers.
I'm not harassing
anyone. You can
anyone.
go get a freaking life.
These children are being
You can go get a friggin' life. Have you noticed she's doing the white equivalent of that? You need to go get a life. I'm smarter than you. You're stupid. Go home.
You're at a science-based school. Those are cells.
So you need to
You're at a science-based. He's pointing to a fetus going, those are cells.
Listen here, son. All right? I'm as gay as the day is long and twice as sunny. I don't give a fuck what you think Jesus tells me and what I should and should not be doing.
Whoa. Girl, you just got served. Yeah, this guy in the hat.
Remember that no matter whether you're going in to teach or you're going up to Sproul Plaza or Justin Herman Plaza or you're going to Fruitvale later, education is political work.
Is that intense or what? No. Education is the opposite of political work. When you're talking about the Civil War, I want you to give my children both sides of the argument. You can be very biased when you tell the southern side and very biased when you tell the northern side if you insist on being subjective. But I want both sides of subjectivity. I don't want it to be political work for you. You're supposed to be like a journalist. An ideal journalist follows a hypothesis, and then when the data contradicts that, he goes off and follows it over there. That's what teachers should do. They should just give you the data, and it's up to you. You're not a social justice warrior, or at least you're not supposed to be. A friend of mine in the burbs, she has to send her kid for an ADHD evaluation, and this is becoming very popular now with kids. They get bad marks for being rambunctious. One of the reasons young girls now have better grades than young boys is they're being academically penalized for being boys, for bouncing off the walls, as boys are wont to do. So they go to this ADHD psychiatrist, And if he can diagnose them with ADHD, they won't be penalized. So they'll go on Ritalin or something. So we have these kids avoiding losing marks by taking medication, and they can just sit in class like zombies. Boys, sit there like zombies, like a Pink Floyd video. Education for K through 5 has become a heavy metal apocalyptic video about brainwashing. We don't need no thought control. So pharmaceutical companies can solve the problem of boys being boys. Nice education, folks.